My name is Mike Edelman. I am the program manager of the Fayetteville, North Carolina foster care office. I'm here today with Tony and Linda Stokes. They've been foster parents with KidsPeace since 2016. Over those last 7 years, they have fostered over a dozen children and have adopted 3 of these. They are currently working on adopting a 4th child who has been in their home for the past 5 years. The Stokes family exemplifies what it means to provide the children in their home a sense of relationship and belonging. They've been able to provide a great balance of providing structure while also providing a nurturing home environment.
What was it that led you to decide that you wanted to become foster parents?
Well, we've been married for 33 plus years. We've been living here in Fayetteville for about, 16 years. We have done foster care and adoption now for going on about 12 to 15 years. Started off, of course, just doing foster care. You know, I came from a big family of 12, and we have one biological son, and then we have a mixed family of, my husband had 3 boys, so they're all grown, so we had an empty nest, and we wanted to foster and adopt. So that is how we pretty much came into meeting with KidsPeace, with Mike and the KidsPeace family, and kind of been with them ever since.
Has your experience been anything like you imagined? Why or why not?
I would say no.
No? Okay.
No.
Why not?
Well, it's only because, they're kids and you're dealing with personalities. So personalities are different. Obviously, the situation, living conditions are different. You know, the way we run our house, or, the situation that the children come from. So it's a challenge. And you don't really take that into consideration until you're in the moment.
Would you mind telling us what have been some of the challenges along the way, and how have you dealt with them or overcome them?
You get, like my husband said, you get a lot of children with different personalities as far as the way they've been raised, and some of their concerns and some of the things that they're fearful of, attachment and not being loved and not being understood. Yeah. So, it can be difficult to help them to grow and to know that they are loved, and that, there's a lot of things that even we as adults go through that we also have to kind of fight through. So
that was one of the things I wasn't ready for, the situation that they're coming out of and how to handle that. Mm-hmm. Something that we weren't used to growing up. So we had to get used to the changes that they went through physically, mentally. Mm-hmm. And that was a challenge. We taught your patience.
Sure.
And as you know, kids are a lot different now than some when we were coming up. Yeah. So it's the challenges, are there. But one of the great things about it is that the KidsPeace team, they make sure that we have the resources and all the support that we need. So when these challenges come up, we have trainings, they teach us how to use our toolboxes and stuff like that. I mean, even a lot of stuff, even for us as, as parents. So we're going to.
It changes you as a parent, as an adult. The whole experience, it changes you.
What have been the biggest rewards for you as foster parents?
I would say just being able to see a child smile, just being able to them knowing that, they're in a home where they are loved. They're in a home where they can relax and be themselves. So I think that's one of my biggest ones.
I think one of mine is watching them as they transform. They might come in one way, but then you watch them grow through their experiences and their disappointments and their upsets and all, but to watch them grow, because our oldest is Tiffany is 20, in her 20s.
Yeah, 28.
Got 2 grandkids, and I spoke with her today. She's doing well on her own, working. So to watch them come out of a situation and then be successful, and it's very, very rewarding. Very rewarding. Yes. Mm-hmm.
What do you think has helped you to be successful?
I think our foundation and our faith, absolutely, that's a big one. Also, again, KidsPeace. You know, I mean, this is a journey that I think would be difficult to try to venture on without certain resources and certain tools and things like that. It would just be more difficult to be able to do that. So,
what are some tips or advice you'd care to share with the other foster parents to help them be as successful?
Patience. Just be, you got to be loving and resilient yourself. Kids are resilient, and you have to be resilient as well. And then you also got to know the things that can break and the things that can bounce. So make sure that you're taking care of the things that can break. You know, the things that can bounce, you know, don't worry about those as much. And just put your best foot forward. No one's perfect. You know, we all make mistakes along the way, and I say it again, have a good support team. Have a good support team.